Albert Einstein was a German-born theoretical physicist who developed the theory of relativity, one of the two pillars of modern physics. His work is also known for its influence on the philosophy of science. He is best known to the general public for his mass-energy equivalence formula E=mc2, which has been dubbed the world's most famous equation. He received the 1921 Nobel Prize in Physics for his physics, and especially for his discovery of the law of the photoelectric effect, a pivotal step in the development of quantum theory. Near the beginning of his career, Einstein thought that Newtonian mechanics was no longer enough to reconcile the laws of classical mechanics with the laws of the electromagnetic field. This led him to develop his special theory of relativity during his time at the Swiss Patent Office in Bern, Switzerland. However, he realized that the principle of relativity could also be extended to gravitational fields, and he published a paper on general relativity in 1916 with his theory of gravitation. He continued to deal with problems of statistical mechanics and quantum theory, which led to his explanations of particle theory and the motion of molecules. He also investigated the thermal properties of light, which laid the foundation of the photon theory of light. In 1917, he applied the general theory of relativity universe. He lived in Switzerland between 1895 and 1914, except for 1 year in Prague, and he received his academic diploma from the Swiss Federal Polytechnic School in Zurich in 1900. He taught theoretical physics there between 1912 and 1914. Before he left for Berlin. He acquired Swiss citizenship in 1901, which he kept for the rest of his life after being stateless for more than 5 years. In 1905, he was awarded a PhD by the university of Zurich. The same year, he published 4 groundbreaking papers during his renowned Annus Mirabilis, which brought him to the notice of the academic world at the age of 26. He was visiting the United States when Adolf Hitler came to power in 1933, and he did not go back to Germany, where he had been a professor at the Berlin Academy of Sciences. He settled in the United States and became an American citizen in 1940. On the eve of World War II, he endorsed a letter to President Franklin D. Roosevelt alerting him to the potential development of extremely powerful bombs of a new type and recommending that the U.S. begin similar research. This eventually led to the Manhattan Project. Einstein supported the Allied forces, but he generally denounced the idea of using nuclear fission as a weapon. He signed the Russell-Einstein Manifesto with British philosopher Bertrand Russell, which highlighted the danger of nuclear weapons. He was at advanced study in Princeton, New Jersey, until his death in 1955. Einstein published more than 300 scientific papers and more than 150 non-scientific works. His intellectual achievements and originality have made the word Einstein synonymous with genius. Eugene Weiner wrote of Einstein in comparison to his contemporaries that Einstein's understanding was deeper even than Janczy von Neumann's. His mind was both more penetrating and remarkable statement.